maybe he popped out a heater, he can't get the car back, and the heater's for some reason, and he had a good run going. I'm forming a protocol on the actually the sports division here at the Seekonk Speedway. Well, while you have a chance, be sure to stop down to the tower, the Seekonk souvenir booth. Stop by and say hi to Pat and check out all the wares that she has for lumber, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, bumper stickers, children's clothing, yo-yos, and much more.
to 6 will go top. That's Cavallaro. He now goes around Bernard and sets his sights on number 23. And let's see if that's enough time for Bobby Rose to finally get around number 1 of Sylvia. Down off the back, straight away into turns 3 and 4. Checking flag is out. And Roller will hold on for the win. Second place across the line. Bobby Rose is all set to knock one under 1. John Belmont holding on for 4th with Brian Connors in the number 4 to 23. Just about started. Now, Eric Snell gets the jump. Here comes Gregory Jacobs, but he can't hold it up. Monia got pushed into the period early. Practice session, the car was shut off. Something was broken. The car looks like they had to fix. And keep your eyes. Feature winner already, Barry Shaw. And Rick Robin was not one of feature, but the news was knocking on the door just about every week. Furtado trying to flip the knee off in turn number 2. Jacobs gets kicked up into the outside. Furtado down through the middle. And Mohan holds on to the bottom of from turn number 4. Furtado is on the roll on the outside. Keep your eye. That's Stacey Miller. Miller already with 1 win on the season. And he continues to go. Here comes second generation driver. Number 92, Danny Gamache. Gamache sits in that service position. Clemens the third, he sits down there down the back straightaway. And up front we've got him changing the lead. Top Furtado now sets the pace off the 4. Furtado, as we said, knocking on the door of the league for his first ever street competition. But now looks like the car is running extremely well in the heat, and we'll have to see if this can go into the feature. Off the turn 4, the top 2 cars. Remember, notice to 10, just past the halfway. And the 72 about minutes, the third is 6th out of the but he is hounding the back bump with Eric Snow. As you say, the team is still trying to knock on the door. On the season. So far this year, he's only got 1. They go 3 wide down the back straight, they contacted Eric Snow, still off the pace, and he's going to go on. He's contacted the line. Looks like they're going to go straight out. Number 72 with attitude with a sandwich at Alex Snow. He's going to end up the final car on the field as of right now. Well, Clemens made a shot at the bottom. And he's got to let this pitch out over the guy. As the twin sticks it up in the air. Clemens got it from the speed one more time. The time must have come around off the corner. Number 72. Take the spot again. But things will change. The time about this jump back to second, and this time, Stacey Golden picks up. The time of second, very short, very much. And now close to third. Jesus, former chassis builder and former street stock late model champion, Carl over here at the Seekonk Speedway, trying his hand at the trucks, and in the last couple of years, Jesus looks pretty strong. Now he tries to go to the outside. I've been doing it. Number 43, that's Alan Leach. Bringing along with him the 17. Last week's feature winner, Joe Renee. Renee holds on to 4th. Here comes Clark into 5th. Dirk Willow sliding back through the field. Still trying to get the handles on that over 94. Got the horsepower, but the cornering speed just isn't there. She tends to lose a lot of positions in the corners, but not on the straightaways. So up front, McDermott bounced off of the 26. They got messed up. He bounced off of the 43. And now he's got to slide north, but that went down the lead. He's the winner already this year. The rookie driver out in front. The challenge number 44. Second, here comes the veteran, Billy Clark. And third, last week's feature winner in the Archie Sherman 17. That's Joe LeLay. And here comes the son of Billy Clark. Brian Clark, number 21. Down up turn number 4. Those will tell you about 3 trucks. The red, white, number 43 for Alan Leach. The maroon and white, number 1 for Billy Clark. And the black and white, number 17 for Joey LeLay. Left turn number 4. They get the cross flags. Guys out, guys out. Billy Clark goes down to the 4th. And all wrong. As the Jesus works the outside. And Ray Sulio is moving in on the back bumper. Very quiet coming through the field. It's the wizard, Ray Sulio. Sulio down. Goes to the bottom side of the Jesus. Will you move him? That truck still continue to run nose to tail. Reach, Clark, and LeMay bringing them off the turn before the complete lap number 7. Right out front of the gas of the battle. We're watching right now is for fifth on the field. So number 24, Billy Schuller runs the inside of the 26. Jesus works up hard. That's the battle for his fifth. As they come off the turn before the twin sticks up in the air. The Bulldog is right out of the turn. Buses have gone around, but it's only 3 backs here to the infield out of harm's way. As they head down the back shoulder, the field starting to string itself out. One more time around. See if we can hold on. Byron Lee still getting some pressure from the middle of the race. Down the back shoulder for the final time. Leach lead them off the quarter clock. Holds on for second. The May is right still waiting for an opportunity. As they come into 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag is out. And give the win to Aaron Leach. Really impressive. Second turn. Very good. Fourth, recently a fifth. 6 will be the 28 of Kevin Casper with the 26 of Buster Judas. The 14 of Jay Macedonia, the 84 of Bernie McKimmett, Don Carrero in the 94, and the Bulldog in the number 73, Steve Gustafson. First heat, that's our mix-up up here. Looking for the green now off the turn number 4. Green is out, and the 63 of Butts. And the number 2 already the outside. Here comes the Bullfrog, and he's trying to make quick work of the field. Yeah, he's got Bob Raymond in, the number 4 for Sloan, and now continues on his way. He goes around Rigo, and now works after Tracy O'Lett. Well, here he goes around up the turn number 2, the double roll, and off the front straight around. Looks like he may have had a little help from Tracy O'Lett, the 87, as we're running nose to tail off the turn number 4. Wheeler's able to keep it rolling in that 99. Tough day for Wheeler. He's going to have to hustle and keep it going down a lap. The young driver, Nick Macedonia, already one feature win on the year to put us over the 92. See down looks to the low side. Up to number 2 of Tommy Keefer. Oh, watch the 65 of Travis Cole. Macedonia. And moving to Keefer, they're not loose on the turn number 4. He slips up the racetrack here, the 13 of Flint, worked his way through. Charlie G goes around off the turn number 1 and 2. Try to roll that truck down to the infield so we can stay clean. And the cue goes to the infield, and he's going to end up going down with the Cap City number 12. And down the back straightaway, it's going to be 3 wide. Macedonia goes to the bottom side of Mike Butts. And on the outside, here comes the Bullfrog. In defending track champion of number 13, it's Cole Billis. And it comes down right in front of the seat, 92 Macedonia. Macedonia goes down just in front of the field. Everybody needs to make it down. And he's not going to be able to roll off. He's going to be out of pressure. After making contact with the front, both drivers had just gotten around Mike Butts about the number 92 and the number 63. And he's going to get the jump over Mike Butts and keep around that way. He can't go to the bottom side because that's where Pat McClellan is. McClellan runs the inside. Oh, the 87, the light goes around. Robinson drops the outside retaining wall. Let's able to roll away under his own power. Keeper's right there. That's going to quickly, but it's a tough game. Field now, doubled up. Just outside, Charlie St. Hilaire has headed up to the tunnel. Billy Flint and the rest of the field now each towards the gas line. That's the white line just in front of him. Eddie Bourne lets him go. Flint gets the jump, and here once again comes Flint up to the outside. Number 27. He goes to the outside of Mike Butts and down the back straightaway. They're going to make it 3 wide. As down the bottom side is McClellan. They make a sandwich and go around. McClellan just saved Mike Butts as he made contact with Butts. He was going around. McClellan straight out. What happened on that? Around went the number 64, George Rigo. He goes to the outside and went around all of them. And now he brings the Ashley Ford TV mark. Kimber Ruby, number 64, up to the 3rd spot. And he now begins to hunt down number 55 from Pat McClellan. McClellan, further mini stock stand out as well as Billy Flint. George Rigo will stand out in just about everything he's driven, including the post stocks and the sportsman cars. Here we go this time, man. About a 10-truck lead over McClellan, who has a comfortable margin over Rigo, who has a comfortable margin over the hard charger number 18 for Johnny Tripp. We're going down around with the next team number 13. And strong itself out. And down the back straightaway down to turn 3 and 4. And back to the line, it's going to be the number 13, February Grand. Jeff make up for 8 seconds for ProNyne. George Regal, 34, and Big Macedonia, Mike Brown, Tommy Keeper, John McHugh, and the Somerset Speed, number 99 for Josh Wheeler. Eddie Moore looks the field over, Jeff lost there. He's going to go to the lead. Here comes Tom Scully. McClure looks the outside in that green and white, number 77. Scully gets loose off the corner. Hasek got to attack in, but he lost some ground as McClure leads him off from turn number 4. Took him to lap number 1. Scully in that yellow, number 95, the Rainbow Rentals machine. The locals coming on the inside, the leading one. Bobby Tripp, one of our track champions, are behind him. Number 12. And Bobby going over the inside, move on the outside, he's got the 10. Then he said Angelo, last Saturday night station winner. And the 14 of Radical Freddie Estelle. Feature winners, Dick Houlihan, Wayne Dion. Curtis D'Angelo, Bobby Ford, and the 14 of Estelle Ramos, D'Angelo. The Donald's car corner, number 12 gets fired up. He's going to wait till the field goes by, and looks like San Angelo is going to roll away as well. So tough break for both those drivers again in 1999. Of course, there are cars. Ron Castro Jr. 0 and the 9 of double up in victory lane for autographs in the photo session. The 77 of Alan McClure picks up Chester, who left off at the front of the field. Scully trying to hold on to the outside. Here comes Manchester down low. That's about the second. Scully's got about a half a car advantage over the 95 of Manchester. Now he's a 3. Manchester comes back on the inside. So Manchester, former sportsman standout. Now running this outside. Stand out Bob Scully. They chase down the veteran Alan McClure. McClure is going to just about every kind of race car you can imagine. As McClure comes all the way from Derry, New Hampshire. This time by, he goes down over the coast. Comes all the way out of Derry, New Hampshire, which is only minutes from the USA and the President Star Speedway. Each of them to run here at the Seekonk Speedway. He knows how tough the competition is. And he can pick up a race here. Keep your eyes on him. He now gets some pressure from the yellow number 95 of Manchester. The rest of the field straightens out as Bobby Tripp continues to work his way up the outside. Estelle runs the outside at the 31 of Pico. They get out the back. She's going to have a look up front. Here comes the double line of Dion, Wayne Dion. Make that fourth as they come out of turn number 2. This time, all the twin sticks are up in the air. Dion continuing to do battle with the number 41 of Houlihan. Now Houlihan looks for the bottom side and going down the car up to Dion's move. So Wayne Dion has to make a decision now whether to try to go 3 wide or cut to the bottom side. And he's probably going to go 3 wide, but he better hurry it up because here comes Bobby Tripp. Down off the second corner. Looks to the inside down to the 40 to the gun. Set up and back behind. Check the flag high in the air off the turn before he comes. And out of the corner, hold on to with the 95 of Billy Manchester United. Let's welcome this gentleman back after a several-week absence out of East Taunton, Mass. to Pontiac of Dave Poirier, the number 34. A couple drivers rejoining the field this week. Matt Dewey really banging the car up the last few weeks. The McCallum chassis has been rebuilt, as well as the McKenna Performance number 34 for Dave Poirier. To see what these two drivers can do from the rear of the field. Green is in the hand of Eddie Moore, and he's going to weigh it. Let Lake Cameron go. Off the side step. Back in. And keep your eyes on the number 15, Mike Hassel. Hassel has been very strong over the last weeks, but has not had the luck to get into the victory lane. Hassel works the inside of the mouth. Then behind him, little bit down low, and here comes who? On the outside, hitting at a room on the black, number 11. Cars, keeping the back, the 3 cars that have been running well all year. Bobby LeClaire, Radical Rick Barr, and the number 46 of Chad Chase. These drivers always put on the show. They're stuck back in the middle of the field as well now. And back up front, here comes Dave Barr. Number 26 87 now goes again to the outside, and it comes to number 87 of Mike Cannavaro. See which one of these can get it done, but they better hurry up, because here comes Vinny and a good run, he's running so far. Danny Gamache has not been able to mount the challenge on the outside. The field is bunched up behind your leaders. Now the 87 of Cadillac, and here comes Russell on the inside. Off the pace, number 3, so that car starts to slide back. This car has not been to move towards the front at all. Last year it was very strong. This year has had some bad luck. And the long ball racing 02 was knocked out to the front as of yet. Hassel now getting a run on the inside of Marsh's flank. Marsh's been able to hold on to the outside. Two cars around down the one. That's the 02 fast in the 3. Billy Goodrow, that's going to be out of first question on this first out to the bit. And all alone by himself, the 96 of Dave Hutchins decides to take his trip. So those guys did burn the midnight oil all week. Looks like they get the car back, but it's not 100% out of yet. Leader down, and Gamache now gets the jump outside of the road. And he cuts the number 27 down to the bottom side. And bringing with him, here comes the Macon Tractor with extra service number 11. Did you win this season and choose 3-time track champion in Indiana? Welcome to number 2 from Mike Cannavaro. Cannavaro battles back down low. That's battle for second. That's allowing Danny Gamache to open up a 4-car lane. Clear off the fourth corner. Has all the big hitters. Indiana Rudolph, Bobby McClair, Chad James, and the Radical One. Rick Martin down the bottom side. The guys that are struggling, get out. Mike Hassel, the 96 for Hutchins, 02 of Matt Dooney, so on. This time, Ron DeLoss comes up the corner, and he'll pick up the white flag. Bouncing out of that number 27. We'll have to let the officials know about how to take 13 right out. She keeps it back as they come off the turn number 4 and 27 of DeLoss. Mike Cannavaro, the 15 of Mike Hassel, the 32 of Bobby McClair running out the top 5. Dave Hutchins having a problem off the second corner on the final lap, and that's going to cost him dearly. Don's Mobile, Darling's Restaurant number 83, it's Eric Snow, and rounding out the field, the number 72 out of Oak Bluffs, Mass. The Marion Turkington Upholstery number 72 for Al Clements. That's the way they're scheduled to go. Looking for the green off in turn number 4. Turk Gunbag and Ted Bernard will bring him off the corner. Green flag is in the air, and we are underway. Turk Gunbag goes down and picks up the lead. The first lead, I believe, is out of the Street Stock Division, to move it up to it. He's been forward the first time truck division winner, champion, excuse me. And now he has to do battle. Here's number 22, the pistol Paul Gilly. And he's put the pressure now from the number 67. Around goes the 49 of Bernard. He makes contact with Ramiza. And they make contact more than one time, so Bernard has been up a full lap back up the wall. Ramiza pulls away, but Bernard is left sitting there having some problems, starting to backslide on the field. And he goes. You know, it's great to see Jeff Sutcliffe back behind the wheel of the street stock here at Seekonk Speedway. Took a few years off, decided to do a little traveling to the other area speedways, but forgot. Find a seat in the stands before we do go with the fans on parade. Once again, the folks down on the front straightaway, please find a seat down there before we get going racing off of turn number 4. Green flag is out. We're back underway. And the 22 dealer down on the front side of the gate. 42 got they down the wall. As we got problems in 3, the 65 of Moniz. The 03 down 3. Both get together, but they keep rolling on all. Everybody bunches up. Everybody bounces off each other, and they all keep going. The car will be down there. Around all the back, jumping, and he's ended up putting himself into a qualified spot. As of right now, the qualified cars go Paul Mueller, Chuck Gumbay, Nancy Sherman, Jeremy Willie. Agent Coleman, he's coming around through. He's going to follow the car up and get down towards the leader blue. That's going to take him well out of the qualifying spot as of right now. Well, right now that final transfer spot took to Al Clemens for third in the 72. He's a great time at William Lakefoot. That's what everyone Kevin Rio, as Rio tries to find his way into the feature red. Coleman jumps underneath the 69 and moves it down the back straightaway. He finds himself in fifth for a one-way back. He leads at the halfway point. At the rear, but doesn't look like either one's going to be able to make the move up as of right now. Continuing to do battle for Mizana. Something has a fire under the number 30, the hood number 36. It looks like the car is shut off. I'm going to see the car was out of the door, maybe it's on the plane under the hood. Well, some quick switch off the racing surface. We continue on racing. There's 22 ball mules to hit them off with that's the fourth. Well, the 57 Nancy Schindler got something looking out of the track. As she goes down the back, straightaway running in second. A lot of fluid out of the track as the twin sticks go up. That's great for something. That car does say the infield. Chevy is taking something on the back of the race car, but it doesn't look like they get a photograph. Right? It allows those 15 to get a little more. Sitting up just off the corner, that's going to draw out the yellow. Well, Sutcliffe climbs out of his car to check out the situation underneath the hood. And a tough break for the Cumberland, Rhode Island driver. Visa Eric Snow and the 18 for Rio. So the Seekonk fire truck heading back up to the trucking area behind the Dodge Dakota RT sign. The Rose's garage wreckers are already up there and just about set. Once they park the car at the truck, we should be just about set to go back to Green Flag Racing. And those are really part of the unsung heroes here at the Speedway Tiger. Rose's garage out in with us each and every Saturday. Back surface clean of debris during racing action. A big thanks going out to these folks. And of course the folks at Response Ambulance Service and of course the Seekonk Fire Department for keeping us rolling along throughout the racing action. Eddie Bowen looks to feel over just about ready. He lets him go. Here he gets the jump over Nancy Sherwood. She's still having a good run. Off the car number 67. Keep your eyes on the 8th spot. That is the final qualifying spot. And right now, that is being held down by Donnie Aiken. He's getting some hard charging pressure from Eric Snow. Off at turn number 4, the twin sticks are up 2 more times around. Feeling a little bit down. Look at those. Nancy Sherman works the outside. She finds herself out front. Down the back. Straightaway, she's going to lead them into 3 and 4. And right now, the 8th and final transfer spot belongs to the 83 Eric Snow with 1 to go. As we said, Sherman had one of her best seasons today with number 57. She goes around Paul Muir, her down goes out wide, and that's Kevin Foley's over the bottom. And when you go around some of the guys and some of the better drivers like Kevin Foley and Paul Muir, that's going to help you out. Here goes Sherman, she gets the win forward in second. Kevin Foley to 65 for anybody else. So it looks like Neely had broken something. We're not even sure where he finished coming across the line. We'll have to wait for the official scoring to see where that ends up. But apparently something is broken or gone away on the number 22.
We have the fans rolling out.
Kevin's mic don't work.
Test one. Test.
Looks like Kevin. It looks like Kevin may be having some technical difficulties. Track electrician is on his way down. They're going to see what they can do with the mic down trackside. Some of the other folks that we do see up there, as we said, Bobby Rose is represented, as well as Billy Flint. The number 36 of the Handlebar Harry's number 36 of Ron St. Pierre has their float down there.
Hello. Test one. Test. Check on. Check. Test. Check.
Some of the other floats, as we said. Also down there we have the Home Depot guys, Billy Flint, Billy Battello. We see some Rick Martin stuff. We see the Jimmy Sylvia guys down there as well. The 116th Street Stock, he's being represented by some different... Stacy Dallas is also representing herself, I guess. You see her going down. The Cat Country W98.1, number 16 for Stacy Bolton has a banner up here. Billy Flint has a lot of people, as well as Nancy Sherman, Paul Murray. As we said, these people have spent quite a bit of time and money, but most of the time that they have spent on the floats and banners and showing their support for their favorite drivers, so let them know that you appreciate this by showing them your support. A lot of these banners and floats are being done by children to show how much they really appreciate and how much they really love their favorite drivers.
Hi, sweetheart.
As you see, a lot of the kids going down trackside with their parents or friends of theirs, they're going to head on down. And see a couple of ride-on cars, a couple of floats, a lot of banners, a lot of flags and balloons.
Oh, yeah. Yellow, orange.
And we still see some coming. We see Bobby Pellin's guys still coming down the walkway area heading towards the track.
See Kevin?
As we said, we have a break in the action. You can head on down, pick yourself up a nice cold Pepsi or a nice cold Coors beer. Let's go to the concession stands, pick yourself up a burger from Mark's Burgers over here. Eddie Boucher, Bear George, and the novelties covered over here on the first straightaway. Stop down to see Lisa Auburn. And you can pick yourself up a hat, a t-shirt, a seat cushion, a Christmas ornament from the Seekonk Speedway. Later on, if you don't have your Seekonk Speedway program, you will not get the second round of lucky numbers. The Cisco lucky numbers are the only way that you're going to pick up the prizes that we have here. As we said time and time again, you pick yourself up a program. Whether you're a child or an adult, you can head on down, have your favorite driver sign the autograph pages. As we said all the time, you can see some of the drivers walking through the concourse area. Drivers like Street Stock standout Wayne Sylvia, and Formula and SST truck standout Jay Macedonia. Both of those drivers are walking around, as well as Barry Shaw and Slick Billy Prisco. All those drivers walking through the promenade area. Prisco, Linwood Cohen, Brian Young, all these drivers are more than happy to fill out the autograph section of your Seekonk Speedway program. As we said before, special thanks go out to some of the crews that help out here, especially the officials and the Seekonk Speedway crew that helps out. Chuck Tanner and the super crew, the guys and the girls that help out with that. Response Ambulance, the Roses Wrecker, the Silver Brothers Towing as well. Alicia Goslin, please head down to the start-finish line to see Ginny O'Gale. Alicia Goslin, please go to the start-finish line to see Ginny O'Gale. If you've seen some of the stuff alike, if you'd like to see it again in the comfort of your own home, you can head on down to the right-hand side of the announcer's tower and see the young Helen Souza with her new hairstyle. And she'll be more than happy to sell you a video from Frank and Helen's videos. And at the same time, you get, if you ask for the whole show, what you'll have is the in-truck camera that you get from Ray Sawyer's number 24 four-cylinder Seekonk Sport Truck. They have a camera mounted just over the right-hand shoulder of Ray Sawyer, and you get to see what it's like riding inside the cab of one of the premier trucks here at the Seekonk Speedway. And Jenny Perry and Gail are down trackside, as well as Kevin Boucher. They're still working on the microphone down there, so they're going to start to walk out. And as they walk around, let them hear your support The Home Depot guys are out walking around with them as well. Up in front, I see Jimmy Sylvia, and the 116 guys are represented. Bobby Tripp and the Everett Auto Park guys are waving. Some Gary and Gilly Lopes cars are out there for Rick Martin. The replica cars are riding around. You see Billy Flint himself is down trackside walking around with a bunch of people. And the Bullfrog is more than well represented with the cardboard cut out of the Flint Farms number 13. That's your defending track champion. And who is Billy Flint? Next display to head down will be Bobby Rose, number 24 street stock display. That's heading down, as well as the balloons, the car being dragged behind them. Next display up will be the number 36. The Handlebar Harry's number 36, that's Ron St. Pierre, the sportsman driver. Just behind them, the Vinny Anarumo display, the Vinny Who. Then will come the 51 for Patello. The Car John Formula 4, number 51 for Billy Patello. Then one of the best displays you're going to see as far as putting it together is the Columbus Oil for Nick and J. Macedonio. Then will be another Paul Mealy, number 22, the Paul Mealy display. With the Mastery of Europe, number 22 street stock. Mealy just had some problems as far as the qualifying was. We'll have to see what the result on that was. Test. Hey, I think this was sabotage. Nobody wanted to listen to me. All right, we've got this thing working. Ladies and gentlemen, these beautiful displays that we have down here on the Speedway. I think Paul Mealy's display is a rerun from last year, as they just have a 9 taped over the 8 at the end of that. Robin Sloan has over 14,918 fans down here walking around. I don't see Robin with them though. She must be busy trying to get that number 4 ready for the feature event. Ramonda's saying Robin hurt her leg. Hopefully she'll be okay for the future. Stacy Moulton's Cat Country 98.1 WCTK, number 16 street stock. There we got Bobby Collins, number 12. And we got somebody who doesn't know who to root for. She likes Chad Chase in the pro stock, Scotty Estrella in the sportsman's, Nancy Sherman street stock, who just won a consolation round. Billy Flint, the number 13, Seekonk Sports Truck, and Stacy Darius, the number 49, Formula 4, and the young ladies walking around in one of our Speedway souvenirs shirts for the youngsters, so be sure to stop by and check out what they have to offer. Looks like Rick Martin stalled down the back stretch with all his fans, as they're only running third behind the other two. Now we've got prizes and trophies to be given away to the top division winners. One for the pro stocks. Uh-oh, we're all under arrest. I guess we're all in trouble now. This can be none other than Bobby Betancourt's fans. Better late than never. We'll have to have a talk with Bobby later on this evening. congratulations for all the teams. And of course, on Home Depot night, we've got the Home Depot team running second, right behind the Pepe team, the 116 Jim Sylvia Street Stock. And of course, we have the Macedonia blimp in the middle, right over in chair number 2, right behind right underneath the Seekonk Speedway, New England Dodge Dealers electronic sign. I just want to know why some of these drivers don't come out here with the fans that put this stuff together and help support them as well. Billy Flynn looks like he's running for mayor out there. He's got the checkered hat on, shaking everybody's hands. While everybody tries to figure out just exactly who Bill Flint is. Jim Sylvia's got his own cheering section here at the front of the pack. 116 country. Come on, you can scream a little louder than that. You think they're happy about their driver? I think so. Now the Home Depot crowd is kind of quiet. Ronnie Castro's team, the 0 Home Depot team. Now we've got the Home Depot team. Folks are up here. And see a lot of the kids' workshop spots down here for the kids. The Trip Racing team, Bobby Tripp's number 81 Pro Stock, our 95 Pro Stock champion. And all his fans, well not all of them, just most of them, down there on the track rooting him on as he looks for win number 2 in the 1999 season. Great to see some of the creativity that goes into the minds of these people getting these displays together. This has got to be Rick Martin behind the wheel of this one here because he's all over the track. Team 2 cars pulled behind Wagon, and Rick's still going radical in that other one. How about a big hand for Billy Flint's team? Look at them down there. Checkered hats and all. I guess that means Billy wants another win. Hasn't seen enough checkers this season. Flint, our 1998 Seekonk Sports Truck champion, currently atop the point standings this season. See if he can hold on, a lot of competition behind him. Like Bobby Rose's 24 Street Stock team. Kind of a parade flavor, they've got the balloons and numbers. And a big banner proclaiming their faith to the Bobby Rose team. Vinny and Arumo's big fans, the Lewandowskis. And of course, the St. Pierre gang, Ron's fans down there. That's Pam waving her arms, jumping up and down, knocking people over as she tries to get her attention. And Bill Vitello's Formula 4 team, the 51 Formula 4. And how can you miss the Macedonios? They've got the Pinto, or is that the Santa Maria? And of course, the big Macedonio airship. Paul Neely's gang is in full force down there as well. How about a big round of applause for them? And Glenn Lawrence gang down there behind them. You see them in the bright orange. And when it's yellow, well, it's got to be Robin Sloan's gang. Don't count out Bobby Pellet's crew. Number 12 Pro Stock. And the undecided ones at the rear of the pack. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for all the fans and crews and teams that put together some displays, some fine workmanship, a lot of thought, and a little bit of talent went into making a lot of these. The judges are tallying their votes, and in just a couple of minutes we will know who the division winners are and the overall champion for the 1999 Fans on Parade. They don't let me judge them anymore. They just make me talk about it. Judge will take another tally around, take a walk and pick and choose from all the fine displays. I think this year we've got more street stocks than we've ever had in the past. And it looks like they're the dominant ones in this year's Fans on Parade. The trucks, well, they've got some great displays as well, probably equally big amongst themselves. Billy Flint's, or as he says it, Bill E. Flint. And of course the Columbus Hour display, Robin Sloan's number 4 truck. For the Formula 4s, only have a couple this year. Bill Vitello's number 51. Castro Jr.'s number 0, and that Home Depot colors. He wants to be like Tony Stewart, among the top in his class, just doesn't want to run out of gas with 2 laps left. All the judges have made their tallies, and the results are hermetically sealed in a call hog shell. Well, for the Formula 4s, with an inventive display and taking something from the home office, the Home Depot team of Ron Castro Jr. Ronnie, if you're within earshot, come on down. And the street stocks, boy, that was a tough one. A lot of great teams, but the 1999 street stock champions are Paul Neely's gang in the number 20 for the number 22 display. Well, who in the world is Billy Flint? We're going to find out because he's the 99 champion for Fans on Parade for the trucks. Congratulations to the Billy Flint gang. And for the sportsman division, Glenn Run's gang will take home the honors, the bright orange. So the orange prevailing so far. And just one left for the Pro Stocks. He's a little radical on the racetrack, but so is the display. Congratulations to the 24 team for Rick Martin. And our best overall goes goes to the Columbus gang. The Macedonia Motorsports 92 and 13 take down overall honors. If we could have those drivers down here, Nick and Jay Macedonio, Billy Flint, oh, he's already down here. Paul Neely, Ron Castro Jr., and Glenn One. Come on down onto the track and congratulate your team, your fans, and let's give a big round of applause for everybody who put in a lot of time and effort to get these displays done. A lot of thought and effort going into these displays. Well, this just makes everybody work that much harder. What's it going to be next year? A full-size airship for the Macedonios? Take Hood off the side and put 92 and 14 on the sides? If that's what it takes, he says. All the Macedonians are down here, still waiting for Paul Neely, Glenn One, Ron Castro Jr., and Radical Rick Martin. Come on down to the track and get your picture taken with some of your favorite fans here at the Seekonk Speedway. In just a couple of minutes, we'll get going once again with our feature action. 5 divisions of racing are the Pro Stocks, Formula 4, Seekonk Sports Trucks, Late Model Sportsmen's, and Street Stocks. For their feature events all ready to roll out onto the grid, but we still got a little bit of action here on the track, waiting for the fans to find themselves back into the stands. Grab themselves a seat and enjoy the racing action.
I think we should have a recount. Recount. Recount on the 21.
Hey, Francisco, you get that on tape for me?
A lot to see and a lot to do here at the Seekonk Speedway around this 1/3 mile oval. If this is your first time here, well, a great big congratulations and a big welcome from the staff and management here at the Seekonk Speedway. If you're a regular or an irregular visitor here at the Seekonk Speedway, well, welcome back to a great Saturday night of racing here, presented by the Home Depot and 95.5 WBRU. The Brew Crew's departed already, I believe, but Home Depot still has a lot of giveaways up there. They've got a crew contest for those folks who want to try out for that with some great prizes. And of course, don't forget to join in the kids workshop that they have available for all the youngsters. And that's located down on turn number 4, just on the end of the midway, next to Victory Lane. Victory Lane is located behind the turn 4 grandstands, and you really can't miss it. There's a great big sign that says Victory Lane down there at turn number 4. And the Boucher's novelty stand is wide open. He's got all the latest 1999 NASCAR die-cast releases and a lot of the hard-to-find stuff. If you got a collection, you're looking for that certain piece, well, stop by, say hi to Ernie, and check out what he has to wear. And, of course, stop by and say hi to Bear George. He's got T-shirts, bumper stickers, belt buckles, and much more down there at his trailer. for your wrist. That's all down, located on the midway, next to Victory Lane, up on the, just in front of the main gate here on the front stretch, on the, underneath the main tower, we've got Seekonk Speedway souvenir booth, t-shirts, bumper stickers, children's clothing, toys, Christmas ornaments, and much, much more on display for your pleasure. You make great Christmas gifts or birthday gifts down there, and of course you don't want to forget to pick up a copy of tonight's Racing Souvenir magazine that is available. Read about some of the drivers who compete here on a regular basis. Check out Kathy's Corner, and again, she does have a trivia contest. If you're looking for a photo of your favorite driver, Converse Photo Supply has all those available. Down at the Photo Supply booth, down at the turn 4 side of the announcer's tower, up here around the main straightaway. And if you are looking for a video of some of the racing action, whether it's Megasaurus on 4th of July weekend, or of the fans on parade, or just some of the regular racing action, well, Frank and Helen's video has that available just outside the turn 1 side of the main booth. And drivers are from age 6 to 92. If you would please remove your caps as Alicia Gosselin sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets' bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Alicia Gosselin, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't break your necks over there, guys. Stop rolling. Uh-oh. Got them up.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Where's my cupcakes?
Yeah, there you go.
If we could have Frank Sousa Jr. come to the announcer's booth to back on the inside out of New Bedford, Mass. In the Brightman Motorsports number 17, it's Nicholas Brightman. Outside of Brightman out of North Providence, Rhode Island, in the number 29, it's Dane Saratelli. Starting fifth out of West Warwick, Rhode Island, in the number 8, it's Brian Vincent. Outside of Vincent, driving the Dale Bishop's Pig Picket, wings to go, number 51, it's Bill Vitello. Scott Fitzgerald rolls off 7th on the field. Out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island, he drives the Dickinson 03. Outside of Fitzgerald out of Cranston, Rhode Island, in the number 35, it's Dan Perry. goes back on the inside. Out of New Bedford, Mass, the number 70 of Lenny Guy. Outside of Guy, out of Acushnet, Massachusetts, in the number 42, it's Lance Canberra. Mike Rebello rolls off 11th on the field in the CNC Millwright rigging. Home Depot, number 9, outside of Rebello. Out of Warwick, Rhode Island, in the number 3, it's Mike Finesse. Lucky 13th on the field, out of Tiverton, Rhode Island. In the Action Cycles, Bob's Auto Sales, number 21, it's Ned Ryan. Outside of Ryan, out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island, in the Consumer Auto Supply, Fishing Vessel Edmund May, number 88, for Bill Crisco. Ron Casto Jr. rolls off next on the field. He drives the Home Depot. Voyage Construction, number 0. He hails from Millville, Massachusetts. Outside of Casto, out of Fall River, Mass, in the number 10, it's Liquid Lee Hayes. Mike Chatterley will roll off 17th on the field. He's out of North Kingston, Rhode Island, driving the number 11. Outside of Chatterley, out of Warwick, Rhode Island, in the number 7, it's Ryan Finesse. Wild Bill Caswell starts 19th on the field. He drives the Cut-Right Concrete Cutters, ALT Construction, number 86. Outside of Caswell, out of Seekonk, Mass, in the number 49, it's Stacy Dias. Robert drives the number 65, the Express Embroidery Family Collision Volkswagen. He's out of West Warwick, Rhode Island. Outside of Verdure, in the number 6, it's Brian Towell. Adam Murphy rolls off next in the number 81. And starting scratch on the field, Alex Bernard, driving the number 4. Base of the tower, your dad is waiting for you. Well, the Formula 4s are ready to roll off down the back straightaway. Michael Vaines and Derek Robertson will bring them off at turn number 4, 15 laps the distance for the Formula 4s. Chief Star already moored up on the stand. Green flag is out, we're underway. Down into 1 and 2, Vaines leaps off the corner. Robertson settles in behind. 3 wide action, looking at Rebello up high. And here comes Liquid Lee Hayes. On the outside, he battles with Dan Perry. 4 right off the front. He crosses right behind Hayes. Gets up off the corner. Hayes tries to get a run down low. Lee Hayes, the yellow number 10. Right now, he's got to be the fastest car on the track as he comes off the turn number 4. He battles the outside of the Dan Perry takes a look to the outside of Vincent. Vincent in the yellow number 8. Deep in the back, keep your eyes on Ned Ryan, the number 21. Ron Castro. So Mike Rebello is not. The black and red number 9, who won his heat in fine fashion, finds himself 6th on the field, looking to the inside of Hayes. Off the turn before the Hayes starts to pull away from the rest of the field. Got a 2-car lane lead. They got a 1-car lane lead over the number 20 of Derek Robertson. Robertson closes on the gap, goes to a shot off the corner. Off the turn 2. Look at Hayes up high. 3 wide down into the corner. Robertson almost making some contact. Off the turn before they come. Across the start finish line. We haven't seen. Back off the second corner. The 85 of Michael Hayes holds on for second. Robertson is third. This time by. We're at the halfway point. 8 down. 7 to go. And here's Michael off the throttle, so it means Rebello down on the inside. Off the turn number 4, Hayes sets the pace. Rebello now finds himself in second. Robertson right there, down in position. There's nothing problems on it over the inside. There's a lot of smoke off of that table heading into 1 and 2. Here comes the leader off the 4th corner. The channel King Hayes. Literally, his knee heaps. He's got just about a full spin on the second is the 9 of Judge Rebello. He tries to hold on after he has gotten around Robertson to the number 20. 4 wide action into the back, looking Castro and Crisco and Perry come off the corner. Hayes is right through. straight away like that. Lancaster, Junior, up in the bottom. Looks like Tony Stewart, one of the good shots. That is what you call some tight racing action deep in the back. They now start to swing themselves out. Rolls up to turn number 2. The twin sticks him up, but it doesn't look like that's going to last. Ryan Vincent has stalled up in turn number 2, and that's going to bring out the caution. Down on the back straightaway, Lenny Guy and Michael Baines get together. Lenny Guy doing hippity-hoppity. Easter's on its way over the 85 of Michael Baines. Taking names and numbers for their Winston 500 at Talladega Winston Cup event on October 17th. We'll tell you a little bit more about that later on. Right now, we're ready to roll with round number, with the final 3 laps of tonight's Formula 4 feature event. Hayes and Rosella bring them down, and we're underway. Finds himself in the number 3 position off the second corner. Looking at 3 wide action. Mike Vanessa high, Derek Robinson in the middle. The 42 Lance Camper down low. Vanessa backing up on the outside. Now gets back by the whole. 2 more circles around. And will anybody able to catch Lee Hayes? Well, we'll find out, because he's got just about 1/3 of a mile left in this feature event. Down in the that time, looks like he's going to have to settle in the 3rd, but one driver not settling at all. Off of turn number 4 he comes, win number 3 on the season, with a liquid Lee Hayes. Lance Camper 4, Mahoney phone number 0 for Ron Castro Jr. rounding off the top 5 with Ned Ryan, Mike Vanessa, Derek Robertson, Dan Perry, and Lenny Guy rounding out the top 10. Well, Lee's a little too quick for the officials here, as he's already at the start-finish line, ready to pick up his checkered flag and roll around for his 3rd victory lap of 1999. He's got the helmet off, he's got the net down, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a big round of applause for liquid Lee Hayes. That's what Formula 4 racing is all about. Seekonk Speedway is one of the widest tracks in the Northeast, and it shows where drivers can go 3 and even 4 wide to try to get by the driver in front of them or next to them. And it doesn't only happen in the Formula 4s, it happens in all.
There's the rest of the fly. You knew that was coming, Leon.
Well, at Home Depot night, liquid Lee Hayes comes back to victory lane, 2 in a row. 4th place at Thompson the other night. You're on a roll.
Well, we had a real bad streak, and we just found to get all the homework done. And like I said last week, the sponsors held behind us, and that's the big thing. The guys in the crew, the car's excellent. You know, I just drive. You know, the guys help me out so much that I give them all the credit. You know what I mean? I just turn the wheel and keep the foot on the gas.
That comes to having a mentor like Vinny and Arumo and Eddie Sanangelo. That's going to help out a big thing.
Yeah, Vinny's definitely my teacher. You know, I'm gonna hand it all to him for how I drive and the way I drive. You know, I wouldn't know nothing if it weren't for him.
You got to thank the sponsors once again.
Sponsors, B&K Automotive Machine Shop, built an excellent motor. Tippin Auto Parts is hung in with all our junkyard parts. Gary Street and Trails helped us out a lot. No fear with some shoes and whatnot. Sprays Auto Repair for keeping the car down in the shop. It's just Railline Racing for his tin work. It's like everybody's a big thanks to, just everybody's just thankful. Well, I guess Billy finished third, so I didn't gain too much again on him. But I'm gonna keep trying. Just keep coming, and trying and trying to do the best I can.
All right, tonight's feature winner once again.
Next time.
That's why the Josh is low right now.
Got it. Thanks. You're shaking floor.
Stay right there. All set.
Where do you want me to make?
Imagine Ronnie wanted it, I wanted it, Bob.
notably by just a couple of drivers, Bobby Betancourt Jr. and Stacy Moulton. Those two drivers doing most of the third grooving. But right now, one driver who didn't have to do that too much One more time, ladies and gentlemen, give him a big round of applause for Lee Hayes. This Tuesday night, you can meet Lee and all of our feature winners down at Torch Bar and Grill, located on Route 114 in Seekonk, Massachusetts, just behind the old grist mill. Watch the racing action on the big screen and sit down, have a meal, have a drink with some of your favorite drivers each and every Tuesday night between 7 and 9 p.m. Lee will be up in Victory Lane in just a minute. Victory Lane, of course, is located behind the Turn 4 grandstands. 19 cars will take the green flag, one of the most competitive fields you'll find anywhere in the Northeast. Starting on the pole out of Attleboro, Mass, driving the bracket landscaping, steel white body electricians number 2 for Dave Titus. Outside of Titus out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island, almost took down his first win last week. We'll see if he can get it done tonight. Driving the custom auto bodies, Pomoni's Restaurant number 71 for Jerry Digas Barry Jr. 2 rows back on the inside out of Westport, Mass, the LH Belanger & Son. VOC Gases number 70 for Glenn Wharton. Outside of Wharton out of West Warwick, Rhode Island, driving the Paul Massey Chevrolet Dickinson's number 21, it's Corey Boudreau. Starting 5th on the field out of Warren, Rhode Island, driving the Laurel Motorsports number 865, it's Ron Laurel. Outside of Laurel out of Mansfield, Mass, in the Viking Sheet Metal Powermatic Car Wash number 99 for the Fireball Glenn Young. Starting next on the field out of Somerset, Mass, our defending driver champion out of Somerset, Mass, the number 81 for James Lawrence. Outside of Lawrence in the G-Loads Construction, RC Automotive number 26 out of Taunton, Mass, it's Peter Fernandez IV. Starting 9th on the field out of Westport, Mass, in the number 25, it's Brian Souza. Outside of Souza out of Swansea, Massachusetts, in the Vitawood Products, Princess Limousines number 8 for Ed Gannon III. Rob Doobie rolls off 11th on the field. He's out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and drives the number 44 Pontiac. Outside of Doobie out of Swansea, Mass, driving the Precision Racing engines, Almac Steiner number 56. Welcome back, Linwood Cowan. Lucky 13th on the field. Car number 96, the Propane Plus machine for Bob Clark. Outside of Clark, in the Dick Tracy Motorsports number 0, out of Seekonk, Mass, it's Mike Tracy. 2-time street stock champion and last year's Rookie of the Year in the Sportsman Division, rolls off 15th. Out of Weymouth, Mass, it's Rusty Bryant in the 08. Outside of Bryant, driving the Hard Rosewell Drilling, RF Transport number 3. Last Saturday night's feature winner, it's Kenny Spencer. The Sign Man rolls off 17th out of Coventry, Rhode Island. The Simpsons Auto Care, Mandeville Chevrolet number 88, it's Kenny Bamford. Outside of Bamford out of Plymouth, Massachusetts, in the Handlebar Harry's EW Folk Care Design car number 36, it's Ron St. Pierre, and rounding out the field out of Carver, Massachusetts, the number 28 for Sean Woodward. That's the way our Sportsman 25-lap feature is scheduled to go. Ready to roll this time by 25 laps the distance, Dave Titus and Jerry Digas Barry to bring them down for the green. 25 laps between then and now. Off of turn number 4 they come. Green flag is out. We're underway. Then it jumps out front of Digas Barry off of turn number 2. Digas Barry trying to hold on to the outside. Glenn Watson is another 71 star ball. The orange and white pumpkin down on the inside of one. Sits in the 4th position, and there comes the Fireball on the outside. Watch the action deep in the back. Glenn Watson sits 3rd with DC. The 8 of Ed Gannon and the 25 of Brian Souza all trying to work their way through the pack. Off the turn number 4, the leader stuff. Trying to get the momentum he needs to stay on the outside. Last Saturday, we saw him lead most of the feature. As he got up behind the 44 car, to be the civil racing. We're going to get to Bob Clark. Rewind action, look at Rusty Bryant. Oh, Bob Clark, the 44. Doobie goes right off the turn number 2, almost like he did. James Biondo out of Clayton, Delaware, have just won yourself a prize. And Diane Cavallero out of Seekonk, Mass, have all won yourself a prize. Off the corner, off the turn 2 they come. Getting there without a problem, keeping the pack that car got away from him down in the corner. Look at the action up front. One tries to take it easy one. Off at turn number 2. Dave Titus down low. Everything is down in Junior up high. Off at turn number 4. Titus will lead him off the corner. But look at the outside of turn 1. Trying to run. The outside find himself towards the front of the field. He's the one that is moving now. Robert's taking the back, but Andy's in Wallow gets together. Not a flat down, he's got a late one suspension damage. On that number 26, tough break for you, leading rookie candidate. Off at turn number 4, Dave Titus, 21 of 32. Really be able to mount the challenge of the final half race. We'll find out because this time by the cross side truck at the down that way, down into 3 and 4. Dave Titus, looking for his first ever sportsman victory. Of the year, he's looking for those honors. He is very close to the gap between the Titus down off the 4th corner. One more time for our sportsman feature event. 17 down, 8 remaining. Can Dave Titus hold off the rookie? He's done a great job so far. We'll find out. Just 8 laps. Green flag in the air off of turn number 4. And then it's down the inside. Back out of the pit. Down to that fairway 1 on the inside. Remember this before? He made a bonsai move, threaded the needle to get to the outside of Titus. Down to that fairway 1. Now we can look at him there. Thread the needle between Dingus Downey and Titus off the turn number 4. Titus down low. The black number 2. He's led from the very start, but can he hold on to the final 5 laps? Here comes the down off the second corner, back to the edge of out across the center of the track, but that's not where it counts. It counts on this side. Off the corner, more pushing the back. Overall, 3rd. Waiting for a mistake by either Dave Titus or Glenn Watt. Off the 4th corner, pick up Titus, gets about a half a tire change. Down the back, straight away, and it's down to the inside, has a full call indicated, the swing steps are up, and we've got 2 seconds left. NASA's Dave Titus will sit in victory lane here tonight on the 24th of July. The last time he sat there, it was a dead heat between he and another driver. Not even close this time. Taking down his first ever sportsman win in the DJ's Lounge, R&F Transport Bracket Landscaping, Steel White Body Electricians number 2 out of Attleboro, Mass. A big round of applause for Dave Titus. Well deserved.
Quite some time since Dave Titus has sat at Seekonk Speedway victory lane, but he comes home here tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a while. Got that R&F Chevrolet in the winning circle. We did it.
You guys got some tough competition. You've been running the last couple of weeks. Took a year off there to get things straightened out. Now you're back. Tough couple of weeks.
It's been pretty good. We've been dialing it in the last few weeks, and hopefully we're getting there. Still had a little problems out there tonight, but we're working on them. DJ's Lounge, Taunton. R&F Transportation out of Taunton. We got Bracket Landscaping, Steel White Body Electricians in Walpole, and that's about it.
All right. Tonight, sportsman feature victory goes to Dave Titus.
to Jesus. 2 rows back on the inside out of Warren, Rhode Island. It's not a blip this time, it's just a racing truck. The number 14 for Jay Macedonio. Outside of Jay, out of Berkeley, Mass, the K&D Racing Collectibles. M&M Landscaping, number 65 for Pat McCrowan. Starting on the inside of row number 3 out of Warwick, Rhode Island, the number 2 for Tom Keeper. Outside of Keeper out of North Dayton, Mass, the Rick's Truck and Tire Service, John Beto and Truck Repair, number 43, Alan Leaf behind the wheel. Starting 7th out of Warren, Rhode Island, the second half of the Macedonio team, Nick Macedonio with the number 92. Outside of Nick out of Dartmouth, Massachusetts, in the number 64, it's George Rigo. Starting 9th on the field out of Warwick, out of Seekonk, Mass, second generation driver in the number 21, it's Brian Clark. Outside of Brian out of New Bedford, Mass, in the number 27, it's Mike Brightman. Starting 11th on the field is truck number 1, the hometown hero, 50 years behind the wheel of a vehicle. Give it up for Billy Clark. Outside of Clark, out of Swansea, Massachusetts, former truck champion, former sportsman champion for Ray Soulier. Lucky 13th on the field, out of Somerset, Mass. Kevin Casper in the number 28 Ford. Outside of Casper, out of Asona, Mass. Who is this guy? The Asona Car Wash. Deanna Homes Construction, number 13, Billy Flint. Starting 15th out of Westport, Mass, the Seekonk Grand Prix. Hydro Stop Roofing, number 18, for Johnny Tripp. Outside of John, in the number 17, the Mike's Auto Parts Machine for Joey LeMay. Starting 17th out of Taunton, Mass, in the McDermott Motorsports, number 84, it's Bernie McDermott. Outside of Bernie, in the number 12, it's Ethel Mato, back behind the wheel. Starting 19th out of Tiverton, Rhode Island, the number 94 for Dawn Carrero. Outside of Carrero, out of Rehoboth, Mass, the double 9 for Joshua Wheeler. The Bulldog will start next on the field out of Swansea, Mass, the Napa Auto Parts, number 73 for Steve Gustafson. Outside of Steve, driving the Ziggy's Auto Specialties, Chuck's General Cleaning, number 87, it's Tracy Olette. And rounding out the field, let's hope her leg is better, the number 4 for Robin Sloan. Lights are out around the 3rd mile. Mike Butts and Mark DeJesus looking for the win here tonight. But don't count it out. You got to watch the action from deep in the pack. From Kevin Casper, Ray Soulier, Billy Clark, Mike Brightman, working their way through the field. We'll see what they can do. Off the 4th corner they come. Green flag is out. We're underway. Taken as Mike Butts runs the inside down the back middle. Jesus comes back on the outside. They go double wide down into 3 and 4. Off the turn before to complete 1 lap. Give the advantage to Butts to Jesus. Here comes 65 and down the road. The black number 65 trying to find victory lane the first time in 1995. Off the turn 4 they come. Then Jesus out front. Whoa! Double wide down to that. The black number 65. Chevrolet on the outside. On the inside, the blue and yellow the 14. Top 7 trucks run single file, notice the barrel off the corner. With the exception of the leader. Classic 30 comes from 6 trucks off the 7th corner. Deep in the back, Ray Soulier trying to make his move. He battled Mike Brayton in the number 27. Now takes a look to the outside. Right behind him, Billy Flynn. The black and the red, number 13. Down in the 42, they compete where they go. The leader, Mike Brayton. Jay Macedonio. About 5 truck runners. Rowan's got a home down on his. Meanwhile, look at that. As Dutch continues just like that. He's just got a thread. Down off the turn number 4. That's going to bring out our first caution just at the halfway point in tonight's Seekonk Sports Truck feature event. Kevin climbs out of the truck to survey the damage on the right front. You can see the right front is pointing inward at about a 40-degree angle. I can bet you the way he is looking disgusted, the left front tire is facing straight. And a tough break for the Chicken Power Casper Motorsports number 28. Lap track complete, 1 lap shy of the halfway point. Now we'll see if Jay Macedonio has anything. But Jesus was able to catch him with ease and was about to mount a challenge as the caution came out. 9 down, 11 remaining. Off of turn number 4 they come. Archie Stoddard anymore eyes him down, lets him know that he's ready to go. Green flag is out. Off the corner, McClellan down low, McClellan to the 65. He lets the inside through, just 9 by at the halfway point. Look at McClellan down low. He gets to the inside of two Eagles. The Rockwards just off the speedway. It's up. He's the one. Off the front of the field, smashing out for the number 18 of Johnny Tripp. And that's going to be a blessing in disguise for Pat McClellan. And that's going to bring out a red flag for Johnny Tripp as he hit hard coming off the corner. We do need the ambulance down here. If we could have all the folks down on the main straightaway, please return to your seats. But as Johnny Tripp is checked on by the Seekonk's officials and the response ambulance service to check on the situation of Johnny Tripp. Once we do receive official word on John's condition, we will pass that along to you, as he took a hard hit off the second corner, off the fourth corner rather, and sits just off the turn number 4. Once again, for all those folks on the front straightaway, please do return to your seats. As we do receive word on Johnny Tripp's condition, we will pass that along to you. The response ambulance service is on the scene, checking on John. They've got the steering wheel off, and as soon as we do receive word on how he is, we will pass that along. Well, the word is he is conscious. He is talking to the safety crew. Just a little shaken up after that hit, as he's trying to take it very gingerly. So once again, the word is John is awake and alert. He is talking to the safety crew down there. The Seekonk Fire Department is there as well to help out if needed. As the track safety crew works to clean up a lot of the fluid that was let down from the number 18 of Johnny Tripp. Out of Westport, Mass. Very slow, very gingerly. Shaken up after a hard hit on the front straightaway wall. Definitely a good sign as his son Bobby goes down on the track to check on his father. He will take a ride in the ambulance to be checked out for precautionary measures. But Johnny is okay. He's able to climb out from under his own power. As the field tries to squeeze on by, And Mark DeJesus, some serious problems on that. Up front, we've got a turn number 2, the 43 of Alan Leach is there, the 65 overflowing, and here comes the Wizard. Ritually to the outside, he got up with the 65 of that hill. You can see that when he comes by on the inside, he looks like he's waving to the crowd when he comes around the speedway. Notice the tail off of turn number 4. Just a handful of laps remaining. Macedonio slips up. Helen makes that well. Watching that lead off of turn number 2. McLaren and Julia gets another. Julia goes around. Billy Clark and Mike Corbin make hard hits on the number 24. That brings out the second caution with just a handful of laps left. Well, that hit took the right rear tire off of Ray Sulio's truck. When Billy Clark and Mike Blakeman made contact there as 94 of Don Carrero heads into the pits. So for the second time, we are under caution for the Seekonk Sports Truck feature event. And nope, we're going to get the green flag, this time by Jay Macedonio and Alan Leach on the front row. The 2 of Tom Keefer, the 21 of Brian Clark in row number 2, looking for way by in front 2. Green flag is out, and we are back underway. Jay Macedonio leads the front step. Billy Clark trying to make it 3 wide down the front straight away. Down up to turn number 2. Double wide for the lead. Jay Macedonio down on the inside. He drifts up high again. Keeper is right there one more time. Looks like Jay is worried about the truck on the outside. And Tom Keeper gets out of it. Oh, Mike Corbin goes around to the back. Shitter a full 360. That would go. George Rigo stop to avoid the spinning 27. Release there at the lead. Guys on to the Tom Keeper will really out of shape heading into the run. Down to the top, he's going to the 7th position. Macedonio leads into the upper turn number 4 with 4 laps to go. Allison just left there. Locked on to that number, and here comes Billy Flint on the outside. 3 to go this time by. Kenny O'Brien. He joined his brothers first time ever taking winners in 1999. Twin sticks are up this time by Jay Macedonio out of Florida. Leads them down up into turn number 2. Second pit there. Runner with the tail off the corner. And now takes it to the outside. The white flag high in the air. One more circuit to go for Jay Macedonio. Down off the second one we come. A truck length advantage. Down into 3 for the bottom line. I think I can. Check the flag is out. And Jay Macedonio goes for his first ever win. Alan Leach is second. Third is the 13 Billy Flint. Billy Clark is 4th. Brian Clark is 5th. With Nick Macedonio 6th. Tracy Ouellette 7th. Tom Keefer 8th. McDermott is 9th. Bernie McDermott in 84. And the 17 of Joey LeMay, your top 5. But taking down the win, the second for the Columbus Oil Company, and first for the youngster in the Candidate Excavating, Columbus Auto Sales, Swansea Auto Parts number 14. Out of Warren, Rhode Island, ladies and gentlemen, give them a big round of applause for the first time ever, Jay Macedonio. What you call an exciting truck race. Got a happy birthday going out to Jillian Dion, celebrating her 9th
We've been waiting quite some time for this young man to step into victory lane. His brother stepped the post up last couple weeks, and now Jamie Ansidonio finds his way to victory lane. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
How's it feel?
Feels pretty good. I didn't think I had it. I took a good shot in the left front in lap 9, and I wasn't sure if I had to come in or not, but I just stuck it out there and drove it till she squealed at me, and that was it. I'd like to thank my sponsors, my family for everything, because I couldn't do this without them. It's about time.
Your brother won a few weeks back. It's a little pressure from him.
Yeah, you know.
You got to Chuck a few years ago. It's been a little while since then. You got some tough guys to beat up. Johnny Tripp, Billy Clark, and those guys. You learn from them.
Yeah, I try to. I ask them questions all the time. They give me good answers. They help me out. Everybody's great in this division. It's, everyone's out. It's not a one-way street. Everyone goes, it helps you out. So, it just feels good.
Thanks to sponsors.
Oh yeah, Columbus Oil, Columbus Auto, Broadway Auto Parts, Swansea Auto Parts for everything, for all the damage I do. Kelly Grain, Scott's Landscaping, Somerset Sheet Metal, Brian Souza, James Lawrence, Dave Darling, Wayne Darling, couldn't do it without them either.
Can't dig it.
Can't Dig It Excavating.
Alright, tonight's feature winner of the Seekonk Sports Trucks. His father's going to come in and give him his Jamie Ansidonio.
We need you over there for your picture. Tiger, where's the flag? Flag. Flag.
on the pole. Out of Seekonk, Massachusetts, in the Cavallaro Motorsports number 87, it's Mike Cavallaro. Outside of Mike, out of Manville, Rhode Island, in the Hayden Speed and Custom number 27, it's Danny Gamache. Starting on the inside of row number 2. Out of Johnston, Rhode Island, driving the number 2, it's Tom Scully. Outside of Tom, out of Burrville, Rhode Island, in the Industrial Electric car number 15, for Mike Hassel. 3 rows back on the inside out of Pembroke, Mass, in the Converse Photo Supply. DNC Construction number 31, it's Jeff Goodrow. Outside of Jeff, all the way from Derry, New Hampshire. It's a regular drive for this driver. Driving the Palm Landscaping, Deandra Foods number 77, for Alan McClure. The 1995 Pro Stock Champion rolls off 5th on the field. Driving the Everett's Auto Spa, it's Applebee's Restaurant number 81, it's Bobby Tripp. Outside of Bob, out of Berkeley, Massachusetts. Driving the POC Gases, Mark's Putts number 41. Give it up for Dick Houlihan. 3-time champion Vinny Anarumo starts next on the field out of Swansea, Massachusetts. He drives the Interstate Diesel Service Baker Tractor number 11. Outside of Vinny, out of Westport, Massachusetts. In the Rainbow Rentals, Harris Trip Construction number 95 for Billy Manchester. Current leading rookie of the year, driving the Mastria Buick 44 Liquors number 42, out of Raina, Massachusetts, it's Bobby LeClaire. Outside of Bob, out of Westport, Massachusetts, driving the Resort Services, New England Tech number 14, it's Radical Fred Estelle. Starting 13th on the field out of Somerset, Mass, driving the Vidaris Insurance, the Cava Brothers Auto Supply number 46, it's the Shark, Chad Chase. Starting outside of Chad, driving the Dantasia Tanning Studios, Rhode Island Drive Shaft double 9, out of Warwick, Rhode Island, it's Neon, Wayne Dion. 15th on the field out of Westport, Mass, your current points leader in the Pro Stock Division. Driving the G-Lopes Construction, New England Recycling number 24, it's Radical Rick Martin. Starting 16th on the field out of Seekonk, Massachusetts. Driving the McLaughlin Automotive Stores, Alameda Construction number 02, welcome back Matt Dewey. Barrington, Rhode Island is the hometown for driver of the number 10. The St. Angelo Pontiac Buick GMC, Interstate Diesel Service number 10, for Eddie St. Angelo. 18th on the grid out of Pembroke, Mass. The Response Ambulance Service, Converse Photo Supply number 3, for Billy Goodrow. Starting 19th out of Cranston, Rhode Island. Driving the Hope Street Auto Center, Donald's Car Corner number 12, it's Bobby Pellin Jr. Outside of Bob, out of East Taunton, Mass. And the sponsor wanted, car number 34, welcome back Dave Poirier. Barrington, Rhode Island's Ray Alexander starts 21st on the grid. He drives the number 0 in starting scratch. Out of Somerset, Massachusetts, the Hutchins & Sons Enterprises number 96, for Dave Hutchins. Well, the temperatures are up in the cars, the adrenaline is flowing, and in the top 5 cars, we've got 4 drivers looking for their first ever Pro Stock feature win. 6 cars, 5 out of the top 6. Green flag is all underway. Mike Cavallaro on the inside. Danny Gamache on the outside. Battle for the lead down into 1 and 2. Off of turn number 4 they come. Give the lead and the advantage to Gamache in the 27. The outside line is moving just a little bit faster than the inside group. Right now, that may change. But up front, Danny Gamache sets the pace. Gamache gets up high up the corner. Hassel. Cavallaro gets a run down low. Off of turn number 4 they come. Cavallaro gets into Gamache. Gamache goes around. Right from the field. Everybody's able to get by. As Danny Gamache looks like he may have a left road up. And the 96 of Dave Hutchins went around at the rear of the field. Row number 2 is Alan and Jeff Goodrow, the number 31. Both of these drivers looking for their first ever Pro Stock victory. Off of turn number 4, look for them to go. 33 laps remain. Off the corner they come. Green flag is out. We're underway. Hassel gets the jump over Scully. Scully starts to slide back on the outside. McLeod finds himself in the runner-up. And here comes Tooley, the blue line. And here comes Mike Estelle. Estelle up to 50 now. Estelle in number 14. He's got Dion. Tom Scully's got a problem with that. Number 2 is way off the pace. Off of turn number 4. Down over 77 of our score. That's where they go. Rose the tail. And look at Dion on the outside. Dion decided he was going to do that as well. Off the one to come down into 3 and 4. Louis got a ride to the inside. Stella number 14 as the third house starts to slide back down the outside. Manchester now takes it. Leon is right there as well. Byrne, is he going to give his car room? He didn't pass it off anyway. As the snow gets to drop down to the inside. Top 4 cars, single file, Lewis to Hill down to that straightaway. Off to the 4th corner. It's Hassel. Riding off the top 5. Off the corner they come. Julian now takes a look up high. Chassis number 99 to the front of the field. He's got 3 cars ahead of him. Dion on the outside. He's gotten by the 95 of Manchester. Now sits himself. And the 2 Tom Scully pumps the around as the 27 of Gamache rolls into the pit area. Going to meet in the Pro Stock ring, and 2 of the best of friends. They race each other as hard as they'll race, probably harder than they'll race anybody else, and then they'll go have a drink afterwards. Watch them battle each other, but right now we've got a race at the front of the field. Gets around on the outside. Up at turn number 2, it's Mike Hassel, Dick Houlihan, Wayne Dion, your top 3 cars as they hit 3 and 4. Off turn number 4, Lucky 13 in the record books. Down the back straightaway, Dick Houlihan evens up to the outside of your race leader, Mike Hassel. Off the corner, drifts up a little bit high. Now watch what Wayne Dion's going to do. Is he going to wait for a hole to open up? I doubt it, because he's got some hot competition coming from behind. Houlihan now edges up. Over the 15 of Mike Hassel. Dion now takes a look to the outside, trying to follow through. And here comes Freddie Estelle. The yellow sits in 4th with Manchester back to 5th. Dick Houlihan out of Berkeley, Mass. Off to the 4th corner he comes. He gets the cross flags. As we've got 2 cars around the deep cars of Tom Scully and Billy Goodrow together off at turn number 3. Of the top 10. 16 complete. 19 remain. Looking for the green this time by Dick Houlihan, Mike Hassel, Wayne Dion, Freddie Estelle. They'll bring him off the corner. Our Chief Starter anymore and likes what he sees. We're back. And racing off of turn number 4. picks up where he left off, but he's got the yellow, the pink, and black 99 down his tail. 3 weeks left from the 17 and the halfway point. Down off of turn number 2. It's Houlihan, Dion, here comes Billy Manchester, and the 24 of Radical Rick Martin. Off of turn number 2, your top 2 cars are nose to tail. Dion takes a look to the outside of Houlihan. This should be some great horses. Manchester and Martin continue to battle for third. That's going to hold up Rick Martin just a little bit and allow the top 2 to open up an edge over the rest of the field. Danny Gamache goes around off of turn number 1, a full 360. He sits sideways on the track, and once again, we are back under caution. Caution lights are out, looking for the green this time by Dick Houlihan, Wayne Dion, 2 long-time veterans of the pro stock ranks. Bring them off for turn number 4. We're back underway. Houlihan down low. Who's going to give? What's going to give? Down the back straightaway into turn 3. Houlihan tries to hold on, drifts up a little. Oh, so close. Dion takes the message down to the track. Houlihan settles in for second. Oh, not settles. He finds himself in the runner-up position. Billy Manchester is third off of turn number 4. And here comes Rick Martin. As he bounces 15 of Mike Castle and Eddie San Angelo. Looking to make it 2 in a row. 6-6 on the field. Deep in the pack contact. 3 cars together. 7 cars get involved. Bobby Tripp, Dave Hutchins, Vinny and Arumo. Matt Dewey is involved, the 77 of Alan McClure, the 3 of Hutchins, and Danny Gamache finds that July 24th is just not his night. Wayne Dion now finds himself at the and set the mounting points at that number 99. Wayne's got him turned off the caution lights. Dion and Houlihan will bring him down off of turn number 4. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Manchester tries to make it 3-1 heading into 1. Doesn't have the momentum he needs. He's got to settle in behind as Matt Dewey is showing some smoke off of that 0-2. Up front, Dion sets the pace. Hooley hounding the rear bumper all over the back bumper. Letting him know this race isn't over yet. As they run nose to tail down the back straightaway. Look who's coming on the outside. None other than 3-time track champion. Martin has gotten by Manchester, sets his sights on the top 2. This time by. There'll be 10 more circuits. 3 more miles to go. Yeah, the Seekonk Speedway. Down off the second corner, Dion opens up about a half a car length lead over Houlihan. Houlihan tries a slingshot move off and turn number 4. Houlihan moves up to the outside. He tries to get a run on Dion. Off of turn number 2. The 87 of Mike Cavallaro gets a little squirrely. Up front, Dion. Now Houlihan works the outside. Houlihan trying to get back what was once his. Works the outside of Dion. Dion could just be playing cat and mouse. Yellow flag is out for 2 cars on the back straightaway. Mike Castle in the 87. Manchester will find himself sitting atop the heap tonight. But we'll find out in just a few laps. We have 8 circuits remaining for this 35-lap green flag feature event. Off at turn number 4, looking for the green. Dion and Houlihan. Green is out. We're back underway. Well, Dion leads him off at turn 2. San Angelo goes around up turn 2. That's quickly going to bring out the caution as Alan McClure is involved, and the Goodroad twins are involved on that as well. Racing, as Eddie Moran lets him know that the line is what he's looking for. He wants a good, clean start. And Wayne Dion, one of the masters at the restart here at the Pro Stocks at the Seekonk Speedway. We'll see if he can get it done one more time. Can we get the final 8 laps in? We'll find out as our chief starter Eddie Moran looks him off at turn number 4. And we are underway one more time. Dion gets a jump over Houlihan one more time. Will he keep him up on the outside? We'll find out. Look at 3 wide action deep in the pack. As the 44 is there, do something. Snacks a punch straightaway roll. But Crow slides around the... And he's going to talk with Dick Houlihan as well. And that line, it should be an even start between the two drivers. When they both hit the stripe, watch the starter stand, watch for the green flag. Flag this time by, caution lights out. Dion and Houlihan will bring him down for hopefully what we hope is a final restart in this Pro Stock feature event. Alan McClure minus a lot of right side sheet metal back out of the pit area. He'll rejoin. And the 14th spot, looking for Dion and Houlihan off the corner. This one's a good start. We're back underway. And once again, Dion gets the advantage heading into 1 and 2. Look at that, 3 wide, Martin caught up on the outside. What's going to happen? Hassel gets by, Schiff gets by. And Martin finds himself deep in the pack. He's got a problem, he's throwing back. Up front, Dion sets the pace. With 6 to go. Wrecking the outside. Manchester down low. Manchester finds himself in second. This time by, there'll be 5 more circuits to go. For Wayne Dion, Billy Manchester. Into the head, and Freddie Stallion, top 4. Dion leads it down the corner. Manchester back on the back bumper. How hungry is Billy? Well, let's hope he's not too hungry. That's a no-go. Getting a good run on the inside like he's trying to do now. That's a yes, yes. Off the corner they come. 4 to go this time by. Can Dion hold on? Manchester find himself up front. Down the back shoulder, Houlihan gets another run on the outside. Dion's doing exactly what he's got to do to keep Manchester behind. The twin sticks around. 2 more circuits around. Manchester and Houlihan battle with each other. Freddie Stahl throws it in. 1 more circuit to go. 1/3 of a mile. Dion with a 2-car clean across the stripe. Down into 1 and 2. Off for second, down into 3. Checkered flag is high in the air. Off at turn number 4. And Wayne Dion has win number 2 of the season. Billy Manchester in for second. Third will be Billy Manchester. 4th will be Freddie Estelle. And Chad Chase rounding out the top 5 as Mike Hassel goes around off the final corner for taking down win number 2 on the 1999 season from his 14th starting spot. Driving the Dale Shore race cars, Seekonk Isuzu, Circle Solve Cleaning, Copperfields Lounge, Dell's Lemonade, Manchester Racing Engines, Rhode Island Drive Shaft, Fantasia Studios, the car number 99 for Neon, Wayne Dion. Our winner's share. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, he rolls into victory lane. Wayne Dion taking down win number 2 for 1999.
Second? Who got it? I don't know. It was... Okay, guys? Yeah. Have fun.
Dion, 2 feature wins this season. Congratulations.
It was a tough battle, I'll tell you. Hooley gave me a run for my money there. The car was extremely good after a restart, and then it would just loosen up after a few laps, and I slowed the pace up because I figured, hey, I got by Hooley, I'd slow it up and would be all set, but then he put on a charge, and man, he gave me a scare, I'll tell you.
Your second feature win, only a few guys get 2 feature wins, they'll show how it works.
Well, I'll tell you something. It's the guys that have won. I think everybody deserves it. It's tough coming from the back. When you're up there in the points, you're gonna stop back there, and when you're a feature winner, you're gonna stop back there. So you deserve what you get.
Thank you, sponsors.
Oh yeah. Fantasia, Tanning Salons, Seekonk Dill's Lemonade, Rhode Island Drive Shaft. Tommy's been a big help to me. Dale Shore Race Cars, and Adam Manchester Racing Engines. I tell you, he's done a great job for us. Well, that's our goal. We wanted to win a few races. We've got a great car this year. I don't know how much longer I want to do it. Some of my guys are getting tired of it. I love racing. I don't like working on the car as much as I used to, but if we could win a championship, I think maybe I'd think about getting out of it there. Yeah, maybe 4 or 5 more years.
All right, that's Seekonk Pro Stock feature winner, Dion.
Come on, photographer.
Someday we can
guys who help out on that car. Sylvia, starting on the inside of row number 2 out of Halifax, Mass. The Route 28 Collision Center. Douglas Auto Parts number 26 for Robert Mohan. Outside of Mohan out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Driving the Bow Video. New England Recycling number 12 for Mark Langlois. Starting 5th on the field out of North Dayton, Mass. The Broadway Kitchens. Wins extend to number 5 for Tom Furtado. Outside of Tom out of Manville, Rhode Island. In the Cranston wall covering Paul Bailey's Ford number 37, it's Jody Cirillo. Starting 7th on the field out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Driving the number 47, it's John Belmont. Outside of John out of Holbrook, Mass, the number 85 for Barry Shore. Jim Sylvia rolls off 9th. He drives the Pittsburgh Paint. Ferreira Plastering number 116. Outside of Jim out of New Bedford, Mass. In the Lange Motorsports number 3, it's Pete Street Rhoda. Starting 11th on the field out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island, the bright orange number 16 for Stacy Moulton. Outside of Stacy out of Berkeley, Mass. In the F. Betancourt and Sons Excavating, our Rose Enterprises number 24, it's Robbie Rose. Lucky 13th on the field. The Clements Motorsports number 99, it's Al Clements the 4th. Outside of Al out of Somerville, Mass, the Ross Food Service, Boston Pushtails from Taunton, Massachusetts. Off at turn number 4. Chris Rio having a problem. He's elected to start at the rear of the field. That puts Wayne Sylvia on the point. Mohan on the outside. Green is out. We're underway. Well, they're 1-2 corners deep in this race, and Bobby Betancourt already found the 3rd groove as Chris Rio is way slow on the grid. Looking for Tano getting kicked up way high in the marbles, and that's going to put him back behind some of those other cars up front. Wayne Sylvia leads him down the back straight away. Mark Langlois is 2nd, 3rd is the 37 of Jody Cirillo, and here comes the 85 of Barry Shaw. Shaw looks to the inside of Cirillo, down to 22. Contact with me. As Tom Furtado has a left front tire going down on him as he tries to limp that Monroe Dairy number 5 into the pits. That'll run nearly the 3rd. Here comes Pepe in the 116. Jim Sylvia trying to find his way to the front as they go down the back straightaway. He looks the outside of the 47 of John Belmont. That's the battle for 5th on the field as Jody Cirillo has gotten by the 85 of Barry Shaw. Your leader, Wayne Sylvia, the number 1, looking for the win. First one in 1999. Chuck Gunbay goes around off of turn 2. He keeps the car rolling, and we stay green. Wayne Sylvia leads him down, about to put Gunbay -1 to the front. And 2 more cars, Eddie Moniz and Nancy Sherman get together. They keep going along, and we keep racing. Street stop, racing at its best, right here at Seekonk Speedway. Wayne Sylvia having some problems down 116, gets kicked up to the 3rd groove. He works the 3rd groove off of turn number 4. He bounds to the 16 of Moulton and the 24 of Robbie Rose. Your leader is the number 1, the red and white machine of Wayne Sylvia. He comes off of turn number 4 and leaves another lap, but it's not an easy one as he has a number 12. Mark Langlois and Pepe's got a problem. The 116 of Sylvia off the pits, taking a hard right-hand turn into the pits. Tough break for the 116 of Sylvia as the walk continues to be bad on that team. Up front, the battle continues. Wayne Sylvia, Mark Langlois, nose to tail. 10 down, 10 to to go this time by. Can Sylvia hold on for the final half of the race? Will Langlois find a way by? Will Bobby Bentley throw on the boosters? Caution is out. This time it looks like the 23 of Connors has gone around. Nope, that's the 83 of Eric Snow off in turn number 4. So the caution coming out just at the halfway point in the street stock feature event. Moulton, your top 6 cars off in turn number 4, looking for the green. There it is. We're back underway. And Sylvia gets his truck over Langlois, heading into the front, but Langlois got a stack on the outside. Off to turn number 2 they come. Langlois, the white number 12 on the outside. This time by, they'll get the cross flags. Let's see if we can get this one in as they come off the corner. Sylvia leads them across the line. Langlois on the outside, trying to find a way by. Trying to find himself in victory lane for the first time in 1999. The Wayne Sylvia motors on by down to the inside. Jody Cirillo, the rookie. Looking for his first ever feature win. Gets by the number 12 of Langlois. So maybe not by, but he's battling it pretty strong. Oh, look at Speed Rhoda. He's looking for a whole by as he tries to find his way to the front. Look at Bobby Rose in the number 24. If this was a prize in 1999, you've got to look at Rose in that number 24. Has been running strong all season and finds himself in the top 5 at points coming into tonight's racing action. Wayne Sylvia leads the field off of turn number 2. Jody Cirillo is right there in second. Cirillo takes a look down. Whoa! Close racing action as the 3 road gets into the 37. Cirillo, and here comes Stacy on the outside. Bobby Rose is right there. That's the battle for 4th. Off of turn number 4 with 5 laps to go. It's Sylvia, Cirillo, Rhoda, Moulton, and Rose in top 5. Cirillo's got a problem off the corner. He goes up high. Rhoda and Moulton both get by, but with 4 laps to go, do they have enough to catch a leader? Off of turn number 4 they come. 4 to go this flag by. Wayne Sylvia leads them down. Let's pick up the battle for second. Stacy Moulton in the orange number 16. Pete Rhoda in the blue 13. 3. Battle for that second and third position. Give the spot to Moulton. Contact is made. Billy Baird goes around. The 12 of Langlois goes around. You heard the tire pop. Billy Baird had a right rear tire go down on the front straightaway. That's what that pop was. That put him around into turn number 1. So for the second time, we are under caution. Will Wayne Sylvia be able to hold on and put the Red Wing shoes, number 1, in victory lane? Will Stacy get the run on the restart? We'll find out as they come off at turn number 4. G-Star has got the green, and we are back underway. Moulton on the outside, tries to get a run. They come off at turn 2. Sylvia gets a little bit loose. That allows Moulton to get a little bit of an advantage. Sylvia battles back, though, off the 4th corner, sideways. Into the back out, Clemens has some problems. He bounces off the outside retaining wall. He collects his son, and the 65 of Eddie Motors slides into the 99. Stacy started back in the 11th position, has had to work his way by a lot of competition to the front of the field. Look for them off at turn number 4. Chief Starter looks him off the corner. Green flag is out, and we are underway as Sylvia gets run on the outside. Look at Short trying to make it 3 wide down the back straightaway. The white flag is in the air. 1 more lap of racing. Off at turn number 4, Moulton leads him off the corner. Down to 2 and 2. So the hold on for second. Rotor is 3rd. Bobby Rose on the outside sits 4th. Barry Short 5th. Jody Cirillo 6th. Betancourt 7th. Off the corner they come. And Stacy Moulton will hold on for the win. Wayne Sylvia 2nd. 3rd will be Pete Rhoda. Speedway down in turns 1 and 2 after the checkered flag had flown. Several cars involved there. Jody Cirillo, looks like Bobby Rose. The 8 of Jeremy Lilly had just stopped short, and one other driver involved. But one driver who was not involved. Photo Countryside signs, number 16. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Stacy Moulton.
Tonight's feature winner of the Street Stock's a tough race again. You had to come from the back. Had to beat some pretty big guys. Keeper and Wayne Soviet. But this is your second one. That's starting on
Third.
Street. Third now, that's right. So you only get 2 more to get up to next year.
Yep. Now we had a great car. I gotta thank my crew. They're great. Also gotta thank Reed Racing. They've done a lot of work, and also Rusty Bryant. I don't know if he's here. I saw his father out there. He helped us out, and the car was it's been the best it's been in a long time. Cat Country 98.1, W Prey Trucking. Countryside Signs, he made a new sign for us this week. It's on the other side. We picked up a new sponsor, and I just want to thank everybody. We kind of had some bad luck this year, even though we've won 3 races, but I'll take it so far.
You got a shot at the championship again?
I doubt it.
Stacy Moulton, try.
Thank everybody for coming down and enjoying this great Saturday night of racing. I bet you all thought we wouldn't get it in, didn't you? Well, ha-ha on Mother Nature, because this week we beat her. Don't forget, tomorrow we're back on hand for enduro racing. Spectator drags. Legend cars and mini cup racing action all tomorrow. Action starts at 5. Gates open at 3. Next Saturday we're back on hand with New England Tech, bringing us the racing action. For the staff and management here at the Seekonk Speedway, and for the family of the late D. Anthony Vendetti, a great big thanks going out to the folks at Home Depot and Husky Tools for supplying us with a great night of racing. A great big thanks going out to all our weekly supporters. Pepsi Cola, Coors Beer, Torch Bar and Grill every Tuesday night. You can catch all the winners.
Now, Helen does the last victory lane of the night, so I can come up here and
New England Dodge, of course.
That's it. Stuck in the spot. Yeah.
Of course, good folks at Rose's Garage.
set, yeah. Yeah, all set, yeah. Hope we didn't hurt the camera, Kenny! And that's it.